Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokéhaan Craft. I decided to hop on in here and do a little bit of an episode before I go and take a nice little shower. The first order of business is I found this. It's a pretty rare spawn, and I don't think I've only ever seen one. I think the whole time playing Pixelmon. So I figured we can document this as the rare catch of the day. So I'm gonna get this here lit. Now, you notice we're no longer in Ultra Space. Well, I went to, I would say approximately 12, probably 10, and end cities, yeah. I was gonna say fortresses, but end cities. And I found one Master Ball, so it's probably gonna take a little bit of time. But another Ultra Beast or Legendary spawn was Keldeo, I think. It looked like a deer. It was weak to fire, I think. But I was gonna try to catch it, and I did throw a couple balls at it, but I ended up just killing it to hopefully get a beast ball, and that did not happen. Actually, I don't think it gave me anything, which was kind of sad. But shortly after that, I started watching. What was I watching? I was watching something on Crunchyroll or some crap or Voodoo or something. I was watching some free something or other. Oh, of course, a Jackie Chan movie. Jackie Chan's one of my favorite martial artists. I'm not one of those Bruce Lee people. Not that Bruce Lee isn't very impressive, but Jackie Chan just, he's a little more my style. Um, he adds comedy to it. Like I don't like I say like I made comments before about fighting. I'm not much of a confrontational kind of guy, but if somebody came up to me and was like, "Hey, you want to hop in the boxing ring with me?" I would probably do it because it's for fun. We're not trying to, actually kill each other. So, you know, uh, the Jackie Chan style is a little bit more like, laid back, relaxed. He adds a sense of humor to the martial arts field, and I watch almost all of his movies. I skip a lot of them that are in Chinese because I don't like reading the subtitles. Sometimes they go too fast for me. I'm not a big reader either, so um, anyways, in between watching the Jackie Chan movie, and once in a while there'd be like a 2 minute, you ain't spending money on us, so we're gonna make you watch these ads thing. So I'd pop off there, and I'd hop on, and I'd go back into the game, and I would go around to find end cities and collect stuff. But oh boy, after about 7 or 8 end cities, the game started to lag, in which loading all the chunks in and stuff, I kind of suspected it. But my guy fell below a certain Y level. While I was riding, yeah, I got him. While I was riding, actually, I've been getting a lot of these achievements too. Catching the 10 types of Pokemon. I caught I don't remember what I caught, but it gave me 2 achievements at once. Sure, let's see what this guy's got going on. Well, don't you run from me. Easy experience, theoretically. But the Keldeo spawned. I found a Master Ball. That was pretty much it. And then when I fell out of the world, the game froze, and I had to actually force shut down the Java server or the Java client or whatever it's called. I'm not a huge, I'm not hugely into tech either, but the whatever it's called. Oh man, an Oddish. Use Thrash. That should finish him off. But and when I logged on this morning, it said I was dead, and I hopped into creative mode to see if I could find my stuff, and it turned out that my death marker was below bedrock in the overworld. So I teleported over to it, and I, quickly did the little fly thing, and I couldn't find my gravestone anywhere. So then I started digging upward, and I found it, and it just so happened that Oh man, he's gonna kill my dude. But it just so happened that my gravestone was above me, next to lava, so I accidentally broke it, and lava consumed most of the items. I got my blue my blue alchemical bag back, but that was pretty much free anyway. So, or that was pretty much fine because it's like an ender chest. So I hopped into creative mode, and I spawned all my stuff back in because I figured, that's fair because it, it was a game glitch. It wasn't me. It wasn't my doing. And ultimately, when I actually looked at the situation, unless I missed something, I don't think I really lost anything. So, and this Scyther is evasive, but I don't think I really lost anything that was really important. Like, I spawned in a stack of jelly sandwiches and the 4 stacks of Pokeballs, and which I didn't really have to, but I figured I was already in creative mode, so I might as well do something. So, I went and got some of the stuff back that, right off the bat, that I knew I was missing. But I think I got everything. So, like, I got my guitar, I got my sandwiches, my Pokeballs, the stuff I took with me, the red matter pickaxe and guitar, the 2 alchemical bags, and the stone tablet. I got my laptop, my builder's wand, and then, oh, let's open these eggs. Forgot about those. My experience thing, which I was kind of worried about, and I thought I had my builder's wand in my inventory, but I guess not. My laptop's still there. So I think I kind of got pretty much everything, like, pretty sorted out. Like, if I lost anything, it's not that big of a deal. But I wanted to keep it kind of fair, and the server definitely kind of screwed me, so decided that, can rectify the situation. So we got a Chansey, a Hitmonlee, a Pinsir, Snorlax, ooh, a Gengar, and an Electrobuzz. So, nothing of, at this point in the game, nothing of extreme awesomeness. Gengar's kind of cool. Gengar's always cool. He's one of my favorites. But he's only a level 1. So, another Buzzhole. So I want to go back to the Ultra Beast dimension and see what else I can find. But I think I'm going to do it off camera because, like, the lag gets to be too much. And I don't want to be, like, dying in, like, under bedrock on camera because it could be complicated. What are you? You are not a shiny, are you? I don't know what shiny victory or shiny looks like for this guy. No, he's just a color variant. That's kind of sad. It's the first one I've seen. You get to die because you're special. Welcome to America. You don't fit in, so you die. Or we exile you to a town that no one knows about. Anyways. So there's Ultra Space, but seeing that we're in creative mode, I can do stuff like, I'm not in creative mode, but I have cheaty mode on. I can do stuff like Pokeheal, and I can do stuff like teleporting. So I was thinking, instead of flying around and loading all those chunks and breaking my computer, I was thinking about teleporting over to this mesa and doing a little bit of a capturing montage. And then if a wormhole spawns, maybe we'll hop through it and see what happens. But let's see if we can actually just pop on over here. I don't think there's a village here, but I want to be kind of close to this desert in case we decide to go Groudon hunting. But I think right here will be sufficient. Mesa. We'll make it a cool little red color, and then we can go into here and teleport. Now I usually don't have this option. It usually just says find here. But seeing that we have the LAN open, I can actually. What the heck? Seeing that we have the LAN open, I can actually teleport over. I don't see where that's a big problem. I mean, it'd be the same as me flying over here, just this is a lot quicker, unless this kind of crap happens. And I don't do this all the time. Just instead of trying to I was thinking about just resetting the game, getting out of the LAN, and just like pretending like nothing ever happened. But I decided that, that's not really cool. It's not like it really matters that much. And, the truth's the truth. I found the Master Ball fair and square, and, the world ate my character. So, that all really happened. So, it's not like I'm cheating the system. See, I usually say, like, my philosophy is, why play a game if you're going to cheat? Now, in some occasions, I can understand it. Like, if the game, quote unquote, cheats you, like, gives you, or, does something to make you lose something that's of value. Oh, come on, how deep am I? Holy crap. Maybe I should have just flew over here. I'm at Y level 82. I gotta be close to the surface. There it is. I think we'll put a new waypoint down. Like, up here. Okay. Oh, hello. You look like a good first victim. No promises there, because I haven't battled a Mega Aggron. I'm pretty sure he's Steel Rock type, or Steel Ground type. So Fire should do something. Oh, and he avoided the attack. Oh, that is awesome. I don't think I could poison him. So let's try Pop It, and we can do some Shadow Sneaks. Giga Impact probably ain't gonna do much. And I'm almost positive I can't poison this guy. So let's see what kind of damage we can do. Not a lot. Let's try it. Nope, didn't get the chance. Spork, see if you can do a little something something. Jeez, oh man, I might not be able to take this guy. I thought for sure I could. And my Z power doesn't seem to be working. Watch, click, Supersonic Strike, and oh, it worked this time. You want to call me a liar? What else is new, right? So that didn't really do much either, but guess we might as well keep on it. Because I'm just gonna use the Pokéheal. We're having a nice easy episode. Nothing that I don't have to go find a Poke Center. I don't have to walk. Just enjoy the nice, simple killing of mob beasts. Yeah, you suck, dude. You suck. But yeah, anyways, it's slash Pokéheal. And then we can go into J and get a new Mesa thing where I'm not spawning at Y level 12. Not that it matters, this probably will not be using the teleport system again, but you know. Let's see if we can level up my Vileplume by catching a bunch of Pokies. See, I was highly considering changing up my team, but I don't want to grind I don't want to have to grind like all these Pokemon. Now, one thing I like about Pokemon on the pay to win servers is it's a pain that you have to go and have a specific team for almost every single gym. Like, it's a pain, but it's a lot easier to level up your guys. On this, I love the fact that I can have pretty much anything as my team, just like the Game Boy games. and I can, like, go through the game with my team and win. Or, might have a little bit of a difficult time at some points, but you can actually win with a team you choose instead of, having to handcraft, 12 teams, one for each gym. But anyways, save that rant for another day. I don't want to have to go and um, re-level a bunch of guys. Like, if I had I have about 12 rare candies now from fighting bosses, and a few, oh, a Dust Skull. Rag'n'Rolla, I don't have a Rag'n'Rolla either, but I don't really, like, I like Rag'n'Rolla, its first form, but then I lose interest after it evolves. Now, I don't remember what I was saying, but it mustn't have been all that important. Yay, Dust Skull! So, we should fight him. He's a level 53. Volibee seems to be, yeah, but he's a flying type. He'll murk my mushroom. So, something that happened today made me think, and I wanted to kind of vocalize this opinion a little bit. I'm forced to deal with another person. I don't have any say in the matter. I don't think I have much say in anything I do, to be completely honest. I think I have, like, maybe 15% control of my own life, and then, the other 85 is scumbags pulling the strings. But anyways, so the worst type of person in the world, like, okay, no, not the worst type of person, one of the worst types of people that I view in the world is somebody that's, like, born thinking they're better than other people. Like, nobody's really better than anybody. Like, somebody along the way, whether it be their parents, some authoritative figure in their life, or some, self, like, I don't know, like some flaw in their psyche, makes them think that they're superior to other people, and they put their nose up in the air. And one of the worst type of people that are like that are the type that acts nice to your face, and then goes behind your back and runs their mouth about you. Absolutely hate it. There's one person in particular that does this very often. Like, they're like, oh, this is my best friend. Oh, it's so happy to see you. And then as soon as they leave the room, they're like, oh, I hate that, rah, 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 rah. And I'm like, I'm sitting there like, you're kidding me, right? What's with the facade? What are you gaining out of it? Like, what does this person have that you need that you got to treat them like with, treat them one way to their face and, treat them another way behind their back. And I kind of figured out that it's not that they have to. It's like they do it for their own entertainment. And it's absolutely disgusting. But, so, like, that's one huge pet peeve. And then, hypocrisy. Like, I could be a bit of a hypocrite. And more times than I like to admit, to be completely honest. But, somebody that, like, goes and talks about, like, hard work. Like, oh, hard work will get you far. Hard work can make you, a better person, or, hard work, it's better to work for what you get, and stuff like that. And then the person saying it is somebody that had pretty much everything handed to them most of their life. And, ooh, a Salamence. Nah, it's fully evolved. We'll do it ourselves if we want one. But they probably never picked up a shovel in their life and dug a hole. And they're preaching hard work this and hard work that. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, right? Like, what do you know about hard work? They're like, oh, I worked. I was like, well, I've been alive for, upmost of 30 years, and I never seen you do anything that was actual manual labor. So, I mean, where do you get off preaching? It just, I don't know. It's just, I know a person, and this is pretty much their definition. Like, super fake, super hypocrite, and then they act like they're better than other people, like somebody bestowed godly power upon them. Like they float high above everyone else. And I'm sitting there like, the only reason you got power is because some schmuck gave it to you. You didn't work for it. You ain't special. You didn't get no manipulating people and making them do everything for you isn't work. It's wrong. But, that's not the world we live in. Anyways, now I went off on that tangent, and we're kind of just, killing time here. I got one more big tangent I was going to save for when I was stuck in regrowth. Whenever I got into regrowth and I couldn't find anything to do, I got one more huge tangent I want to go off on. So, last couple of days, I've been kind of trying to look for anything of interest to watch on YouTube. And I've noticed that, like, nobody is, like, posting anything good. Like, okay, I used to watch, like, I don't know, maybe 15 odd people, maybe, on YouTube. And, like, now, like, I eliminated, like, almost everybody. Like, the King of Random, Grant Thompson. Like, I stopped watching that a little bit ago. And it's not like, well, the thing of the matter is, like, to be completely honest, I like Grant better than I like the people doing it now. Not that they're bad. Like, they're good. I like a lot of things they do, but I just liked Grant better. When Grant passed away, I wasn't too, I was less interested. So, long story short, um, now the newer people, Nate and the cute redhead, what's her face? I can't remember, can't remember her name. I'm almost positive it starts with a K. But anyways, doesn't matter. Point in case is, now like half their videos are good. Like I like when they build stuff and make stuff, and I realize there's only so much you can really build or make, and I realize not everybody's gonna like everything. But like, I pretty much just after like a year, I pretty much just decided to unsubscribe because I'm like, I'm watching these guys 90% of the time because I liked Grant's videos, and then I only actually like half their videos. So, I kind of gave up on them, and I kind of feel bad about it because they do have like half their videos are like pretty much right up my alley, like things I'm kind of into. Dehydrating food and trying to bust um, different hacks, not really my thing because 5-minute craft stuff. I'm pretty sure they make those videos specifically for, famous YouTubers to have more content. That's my opinion. But if I'm right, that's cool. If I'm not right, I apologize to any big name YouTubers that are gonna like try to sue me for for blowing the top off their big secret. But anyways, I don't know what's good against steel type. I know fire, but I don't want to level up my Delphox or whatever it's called. Braxian? Is Braxian this evolution? I know I can't poison them. I can't use a dead guy, so let's see if we can at least do a little bit of damage. I imagine he's probably going to kill Gypsum. If not, it's alright. I want to try to get them level 50 anyway. Atlanticraft. It's a Minecraft video place. Some of their stuff's pretty entertaining. Scramblecraft is way overdone. Like, they beat the dead horse, and when the dead horse was done decaying, they went and tried to beat it again. Like, the first 100 episodes were good. Now that they're on, like, probably like 200, I'm like, you know what, guys, it's a good mod pack, but it's not that good. you know? Um, the, out of the three Atlanta Craftians, Mike, a Cannibal Crab, is he's my favorite out of the group. And I think if he would do a series like he did Stone Block, and he started Valhalcia, but I think he quit it. I'm not really sure. Like, I don't follow him that closely, but I think if he would semi put some more interest into what he's doing, into one of those kind of mod packs, I think he'd be very entertaining. Like, when he did Stone Block, I think he kind of like screwed around a little bit, but it was pretty entertaining. So, like, if he did more mod packs like that, I'd be much more interested. Like, oh, I wanted to catch that guy. Oh well. Like, the problem I have is, like, okay, so it kind of feels like Cody the Penguin. Like, he's a little bit all like kind of me, and then Kraken's like, I don't know, too theatrical, I suppose. Is what I'd like to say. And now you're probably thinking like, oh well, Cannibal Crab is like, super kind of like always doing some sort of weird little role play kind of thing, and you're right. But a lot of times when he does it, there was a couple of times where I was like, a little bit on the what the kids say nowadays, cringe. It was a little cringe worthy, but anyways, there were some times that I was like, okay, dude, you're a little out there. You can stop now. But for the most part, he has like a purpose when he does like the whole like vampire thing. At least he was doing vampire stuff. He wasn't just like pretending to freak out. Unless Kraken's really like that, which is possible, but I can't see a real life person actually being like that. But so that's kind of my reasoning behind my who I prefer out of the group and why I watch those videos. So I kind of so I watch like System Collapse, Chosen Architect, and Direwolf 20, and I kind of laid off all those because, well, there's only so many ways you can do Minecraft. Like, that you can change the mod pack, you can change the mechanics, but unless you do like a super gated pack, or you do something that's like completely different, like, you can only do things so many ways. So, Chosen Architect, he's big into the building scene, and that's kind of nice. It's kind of cool to see what he comes up with, and he does do a really good job, like way better than me. But there's it gets stale, like it gets stale pretty quick. Chosen Architect, he or System Collapse, I like watching him. He was gone for a little bit. He had some sort of illness. I'm actually kind of glad he's back because I was getting tired of everybody else. But he he's entertaining. But the one thing about him that kind of, I don't know if it bothers me or I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But he kind of goes like I said in the video before, whenever I mentioned he was back, he can take a mod pack and make you an overpowered god by episode 4, in which is cool, but, you know, at what point does it ruin the actual game? I mean, if you're running around one-shotting, you know, the Ender Dragon, you know, what, you know, when is the game kind of like, you know, done at that point? But anyways, let's get into this real quick. So there's some things I got that I was kind of curious about. I got 2 prison bottles, which I'm pretty sure for the Hoopa's Unleashed or Unbound version or whatever. I got 6 Elytras, a few plates, a crap ton of Dread plates. I don't even know what those are for. Ghost or Dark type? Ghost. Or no, Dark type. Dark type. I only found 1 Master Ball. I found this Adamant Orb and this Lustrous Orb. The Adamant Orb has a held item. Well, these are both held items, but I'm not sure. Maybe this, are they both for Palkia? No, one's Dialga, one's Palkia. Then I found this guy. I'm not entirely sure what it does, but it looks interesting. It uses Ender Pearls to let players teleport around, so that might be kind of cool. And then we got a ton of Mind Plates, ton of Twisted Spoons, tons of Ambrosia and Nebulous Hearts. But the biggest thing is the Master Ball, maybe the Elytra. I mean, I can fly using the thing, so there might be a recipe for it or something. Now, these 2 are kind of cool if I ever get a Hoopa. Oh. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Let's, crunch them. But that's what I kind of picked up from the, Ultra Dimension. Now, who else can we talk about? How much more of a tangent can I go off on? This is the Pixelmon episode where all I do is have a giant monologue about stuff that doesn't really even matter. Uh, so I went over Direwolf 20. He's great at what he does, but he's in the same category as most of the other people. There's like, you know, there's only, I don't even know if I should try this. Like, there's only so many ways you could do a mod pack. So, you know, like, he's really good at what he does. That was pretty much my only hope. He's pretty good at what he does, but it's just like, you know, if I have to watch you set up AE and auto craft everything one more time, I might, like, you know, throw my laptop like a frisbee out the window. You know, this guy's just gonna completely destroy everybody. It's fun to try, but I don't think we're gonna actually. If I could pop off a Toxic, I have a chance. Now I just gotta survive with the last 2 Pokies I got long enough for it to actually kill him. I don't know what's good against this guy. He's a straight up dragon type, right? I guess it doesn't really matter. Waiting to see if it does it. So, is it gonna do it? No, see, it worked again. Okay, I have a chance. I could actually beat this guy. Hang on. No, no, no. I actually brought this junk with me. Let's, revive Flipper here. Okay, so I lost the experience, but I did have a guy left, so it gave me the drops. Okay, cool. Nothing of extreme value, but I'll take it. Did I die? No. Thought I died from fall damage. Something worth mentioning that I may have brought up once upon a time, but I watched some cooking shows. I like to cook. If I had my own place, my own kitchen, my own, you know, private space, I would probably cook much more often. But the point is that I used to watch like the BA Test Kitchen, and they just kind of like vanished. Somebody did make a video on what happened to them, but I never watched it because, like, I figured they would have said something. Like, they had a big enough fan base that, I think somebody would, like, they would mention, like, hey, we shut down because of some lie that we don't want people to know the truth, but they would at least, say something. But, it's whatever. And so, Sola, one of the people from the BA Test Kitchen, hopped over onto Binging with Babish, which I watched a couple of his videos because he was doing things, cooking things that were off TV shows, and I was looking for a good fried green tomato recipe for, well, I grew my own tomatoes, so that's self-explanatory. So I was watching a couple of his videos that looked, interesting, things that I thought would be fun to make or things that would be fun to watch somebody make. But I can't say I'm a huge fan. He just it's like Brad from the BA Test Kitchen. They just remind me of somebody that I don't think too highly of. Not that they're a problem, but some people seeing their face just kind of like irritates me. Like, how does this person get to exist in the same world I do? Kind of, kind of feeling. Not, like I said before, I can make it very clear, it's not them. As far as I know, it's not them. They just remind me of somebody that, different people that have done things in the past that are not too tasteful. And, I just, it's hard to enjoy in that sense. But anyways, so my favorite person to watch was Claire, and she's just gone, which is, I don't really, like I said, I'm not a big enough fan to do research and find out, but I was kind of like, how'd this chick just drop off the face of the earth? You could tell towards the end of the last couple of videos she did, like I said, I don't know her, and I don't really watch her enough to really say this, but I'm a pretty good judge of character, at least I think so. And the last 2 or 3 episodes she did before they just, up and, radio silenced, she seemed kind of disinterested and irritated. Would probably be the demeanor, like the under the breath demeanor I kind of picked up on. So that was kind of, it was a sign, I guess. But it was kind of sad because I did watch quite a few of what she did. I liked the recreation videos, but um, it's not the end of the world. But it's just one more person that I used to watch, that I used to enjoy watching, and is now gone. So that time slot that I'm like, good God, what am I gonna do with? I got all this free time and no friends, no bars, no car, like nothing I can really do around here. And now all these people I used to watch are either, complete, went to complete crap or just vanished. Which is actually a lot like my friends too. Like they all got married, or died, or just straight up vanished. And a couple of them that are still around, I hardly ever talk to because some of the crap that happened, I just don't really. I guess seeing that I don't know what exactly happened, I don't know where they stand, so I'd rather not bother them, I guess. And they usually seem rather disinterested if I show up, so it's like for the most part. So I don't. It's like I don't need you, you don't need me. Got that, buddy? It's like life's more interesting with other people, but I'm not gonna put up with your crap, I guess. I guess that's kind of my thought process. But yeah, so yeah, I don't really know what's been happening in the world. Did I have the politics rant yet? where I don't really, yeah, I did it last night, I think. Don't really talk about politics, but, it's just the idea of, if we're looking for somebody to lead the country, why wouldn't we put together a plan for everyone's best interest rather than, this mudslinging power struggle people do to get more power? It's just confusing. It's confusing to me. It's really confusing to me. Like, I kind of want to vote this year. Like, I was kind of thinking about voting, but in retrospect, to be completely honest, like, how does any sane person actually go to the polls and vote for somebody? You only know what they show on television. You only know what people say about them. You don't know those people. Like, how can you cast a vote on something that's so important about a bunch of people that you don't know? Like, you think, oh, your vote counts. Your vote's important. Oh, you're changing. You can change things. No, you're really not. You're really not. What you're doing is you're voting for a complete stranger that they're telling you either vote for this guy, you vote. Ooh, we got another Ultra Beast. Cool. They're like, hey, you either vote for this guy, you vote for that guy, but you know you don't really know anything about them. I was talking to somebody. I was like, I'll just write your name in the ballot, or I'll write my own name in the ballot because at least I know you. At least I know myself. Well, I guess that's not really true. I don't know me anymore either. But you know, that is what it is. Uh, okay, I think that's enough. We're like 42 minutes. That's what I get for babbling. Point in case is, you know, I don't want either of those people leading me. I want to know who has my best interest at heart. I want to know who has people like me, people that are, you know, got thrown around by the system or thrown around by their parents or, got their life corrupted by something that was unforeseen circumstances or a, a cover up for somebody else, which is honestly my honest guess. I think would be my situation has something to do with protecting somebody else, but that's besides the point. The point in case is, I want somebody that's going to be like, you know what? I see people like this. I see, the what happened, and like I get a general idea, and here's how we can, build upon that. Not somebody that's going to be like, oh, you know what? Let's give tax cuts to more rich people so they can be more rich, and let's tax poor people so they can be more poor, and we're just going to go sit on our big chair, let people yell at us about how much of a scumbag we are, while somebody else is pulling all the strings. It's just like I hate the way the world's set up. Like it's a disgrace. And if you want, like, somebody brought God into the conversation, I'm like, there's no, well, okay, I probably can't say that, but um, I'm like, I don't think God didn't create this world in a sense for it to be like this. Like once again, much like the president, I don't know God. I don't know. I don't know what this person that so-called created the world or created the universe and people in his image had, planned for us. But I'm willing to bet it's not this. I'm willing to bet it's not the way my life is. So, whatever's going on, there is no um I don't know. You guys, somebody probably gets what I'm saying here. But all right, so we just wasted a whole episode trying to power level and get some new pokies. And I just rambled for about 45 minutes, which is great in a way. That is part of the reason why I do this is because nobody listens to me, so I might as well talk on I might as well talk on the internet. It's not that you guys probably don't listen to me, but, you know, it's, like I said to somebody else, I can't remember who I was talking to, but it's like a video diary of sorts. It's a way to voice my opinion in a healthy manner without going out Molotov cocktailing the post office. Oh man, somebody's gonna Molotov cocktail the post office, and I'm gonna get arrested for saying that. I don't care. It'll be a means to an end. I I still can't figure out what's going on that they're keeping me around in the first place. Like, I thought for sure somebody would frame me for something by now. Or they've just picked me up for drinking in the streets. It's really the only law I really, truly break. So, I mean... Anyway, ooh, no, done. The episode's over. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.